Hey guys, welcome back or welcome to our podcast, Get Wrecked. Today we will be discussing, does having a recreation major have a positive influence on our lives at CSULB, as students and outside of school? But first, we want to thank our sponsors for making this video possible today. Best Help. With the stress that comes in life, whether it be from school or from work or anything in between, Best Help is there for you. They make it easy to find and swap therapists and have online sessions with and without Zoom with your preference.
Hey guys, it's Sophia, and my concentration is in Parks and Rec management, and that's basically just anything that has to do with leisure activity.
Yeah, I'm Kimberly, and I'm also Parks and Rec Management major.
And I am Shay. My major is Parks and Rec. I have a concentration of outdoor recreation. That's basically just like outdoor leadership, and then park not like management, but it's like trail maintenance, like stuff like that.
So we want to just try and help answer the question of, does having a recreation major have a positive influence on our lives as Cal State Long Beach students and outside of school? We know all students face stress and anxiety, but what happens when you're in a major that's supposed to alleviate that? A major like recreation and leisure studies. We surveyed a number of students within the campus with both recreational majors and other varying majors, and this is what we found out.
So the first question that we are going to dive into from the survey is, have you ever felt intimidated or unsure during the major? If you did, why or why not? The responses were very interesting. For the most part, they were pretty 50-50. Some people said they weren't intimidated about the majors. Some said they were. And a big part of this intimidation was the teamwork that students found out that we were going to have, because we do have a teamwork class that we have to take as a requirement. So obviously, if you see teamwork in the title, you're going to think, oh my God, I have to work with, a group.
Yeah.
And for the most part, college kind of sucks when you have to work in a group, because you have, some people that don't do work and you're stuck with doing all the work. But this does show, group work does have a benefit. And in this recreation major, you are going to work with people a lot. So we have to kind of acclimate, I guess, to work with other people.
No, it's for sure essential, and it's definitely getting us ready for any type of workforce that's going to be collaborative. You're going to have to work with other people and produce stuff.
Yeah, and I remember taking that course, and I was honestly intimidated, but after taking it, I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it
was
not
really
too bad.
fun.
Yeah, it gets you out of the classroom setting, and actually working with people.
While having courses where you can be in contact and work with people who are going to possibly be with you in your field because they're already in the field, you also have to take mandatory classes health and wellness, and that's going to help you it's helped me personally learn how to manage my stress and emotions, and it's to me applicable to all majors across the board. Everyone has stress that they need to learn how to manage healthily, and how to take care of themselves well so they can perform well.
Yeah, I agree. It helps understand your health and how you can learn in college, especially right now with stress.
Yeah.
As well as exercise, and we did yoga one time, which I thought was cool. And
that was fun.
Yeah, and then meditation, and then learning how to just use use techniques that you could use to manage stress, like breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a really good class to take. There were some of these stuff that we went through in class. I never thought of doing meditation. I never thought of doing meditation, and then we did it in class, and I actually really like it. It again, it's peaceful, and it just it grounds you, just being able to ground yourself, bring yourself all back together. And again, we all stress over whatever's going on in our lives, and also with school and stuff. But again, just coming back to reality and telling ourselves it's okay, what we're going through is gonna pass, and you know that we'll be fine.
Exactly.
So another great resource required by rec major is taking class Rec 326, and it is a multimedia class. We're basically just doing a lot of media stuff, learning about the social media and all the different medias that tag along with the class. And a really great resource that we learned this semester was the Innovations Lab, and being able to have these resources for this class, but not only for the class, but for all majors around the campus. It's not specifically for rec majors. So I think being able to know that we have these resources for free, I think is easier to just consider, because again, like, having to buy this equipment can get really pricey. So like being able to know that we have it here on campus, I think makes it a lot easier for students.
And the innovation has a lot
Yeah,
too.
it does. It has the 3D printer lab, the 360 room, this podcast studio.
Yeah.
VR room. I remember that. That was kind of cool.
No, yeah, we played like monkey tag and that, or I forgot what it's called. But
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of things here that I could see myself using with having like a class project, make it way easier, and having it on like my first semester being shown to me. It's great, because now I don't have to, like, in the future, if I have worries about like how am I going to get an audio recording, like how do I like go and take like cool pictures for a project, I won't have as much stress because I'll know where to go.
Yeah, it relieves the stress, but like not having to worry and stuff, like you were mentioning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And again, it's open to anyone and everyone on campus.
Everyone on campus.
Yeah, anyone.
And you can use it for personal use. It doesn't have to be only for school use, which I think is great, because podcasting is fun.
Yeah.
From what I've learned and what we're doing, I really like it. So maybe I have to do a little more reservations to the podcast room.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I'll come here to film ASMR.
For real.
Closing, ask yourself a question. What can rec do for you? Can it help you with assignments, give you a place to express yourself through art or group activities? Or can it provide you relief in a secure environment for growth, both internal and external?
A great response we got from our survey that we discussed earlier was how rec helped them, and they said like you can implement all of your favorite recreation hobbies into helping others, which I agree you can do in campus or even outside of school.
Yeah.
But just being as a rec student, you can be able to implement what you learn towards others and even faculty or your home personal life.
Yeah, and just being involved and around others, like as a major too, will like, at least from this response, this person is saying that that they feel happier when they're more involved, that they get reciprocation from putting like stuff into the community, which is what rec is about.
Yeah, and I think this major is so small and like it's such a tight-knit community that we see each other all day, every day in our classes. Like we go from one class with each other and then to another class, and it's like we know that there's people that can help us within our major, whereas like some other majors that may be a little bigger and maybe you might not see your classmates as often.
True.
Right? So I think like being able to have those resources of like I know you from last semester, and I know you from this semester, and I know you from all the classes that I take, right? So I think it's just a great resource as well.
Yeah, makes it easier to just be like, hey, did I miss anything in class today? Like, is there anything important that is going on I missed today?
And I think we also get like a little more comfortable with each other because we see each other so often. So again, just being able to have that like tight-knit community and being able to kind of feed off of each other.
Yeah. Restating our question of does the recreation major have a positive influence on the life of Cal State Long Beach students in school and outside of school? And I would, based on our experiences and on the survey responses, I would say that I believe it does have a positive influence,
I would agree. I would definitely think that, like, personally, if I didn't have these classes to show me this, I would not go out of my way. Like, I'm not an adventurous person. I don't like being like big crowds. So like seeing a library full of people would already be like, no thanks. But if I were to walk in and to come down here, I'd have so much fun. There'd be so much to do.
Yeah. I would have never known about this place if it wasn't for the rec class. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, I just, like you, I don't really venture out. Like, I have my classes, I go to my classes, and that's it.
Yeah.
But now that we know that this is here, I think it's just so much easier just to get out and actually come in here and do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Curiosities are piqued.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and just other resources like the rec center
Mm-hmm.
and just the courses we have, learning from them.
And I think too, like this, like we've been saying all this podcast, but really, like the rec experience does have like specific things that come with it, but the things that come with it are applicable to like all majors across the board. Like if someone wanted to come in here because they like wanted to be, or they have like a YouTube passion that they just want to create videos and get audio recordings, they could do that. And I just think that's cool that our school does that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because not everyone has all these resources
Mm-mm.
that's open to everyone on campus. So definitely check them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, check them out.
It's definitely worth it.
Mhm.
Definitely worth branching out.
Yeah, you gotta take a little bit of a leap, and it's fun. It's like after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard at first, but then it gets better and it's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. And then thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate that you guys took the time to watch this video, and I hope that, or we hope that all the information is useful, informative, entertaining, or in some way, shape or form.
We hope that we brought you into the life of a recreational student
Mm-hmm.
and the major in itself. If you didn't even know what it was about, I hope you learned
Yeah,
something.
it's more than the show.
Yeah.